And we are off. We are at the Atlanta airport. We are about to board our flight to London. Here we go.
Is it the airplane stretch? The long airplane ride stretch?
About to be on that plane for 8 hours.
Let's go ahead. We haven't even pushed back yet, but let's check out our goodies. Look, this is what happens when you board your flight. International style. We only got 4,500 miles to go.
And you live
nice. Pillow's nice. Got a little blanket. Snacks.
Not included in the flight.
Not included.
Purchased in the airport.
This is purchased for very expensive at the airport. Yeah, that's about a $6 candy bar. And what else do we got here for our long flight? Crucial, everybody. Whatever you do, don't forget earbuds. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Pro tip. Whenever you're booking an overnight flight, look at the plane's layouts. We usually fly Delta overseas. It just works out that way. So, Delta has planes that are 3 seats and 3 seats, or they have planes that are 2 seats and 3 seats and 2 seats. That's the plane you want, because me and Jason have seats all by ourselves, no stranger sitting next to us, and we're sitting in economy, but we're very comfortable because we don't have a stranger next to us. And we're both short. I'm 5'4", he's 5'6", so we can comfortably sit back here
More
too.
like 5'5". I think I'm shrinking.
Right now in London, it is 2 a.m. We're going to be arriving around 10 a.m. We're going to the airport, I think it's Enterprise? I think it's Enterprise that we're renting a car from. And we're going to be driving all around England. That's going to be fun.
Yep. So London is 5 hours ahead of our time, back at home, Central Time. Going to take some getting used to. As the first couple of days, it throws me off a little bit, but then you get in the routine of it. So, 4,343 miles is our trip. 7 hours and 17-minute flight time.
Yep.
Which is better than we thought.
Yeah, and we're going to try and go to sleep. So once the lights go out, I have a sleeping mask. Another little pro tip is they have, when you go to entertainment, go to audio, and they'll have like some peaceful sleep music. Get the earbuds from them, plug them in, put in this peaceful sleep music, put on a mask, kick back, and try and sleep.
So,
that's what we're going to do.
You have lots of movies to choose from. You have 517 movies, 90 series, and 137 audio, like whether it be books or just music and listening music, a variety of things. But you have plenty of entertainment because you got the TV right here, which is lovely.
But we're going to try and sleep.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Airplane food.
Only Jason looks forward to airplane food. No, actually, it's been pretty good. So we will see.
Big airport.
I see the sign. Car rental.
And now it's time to go to Enterprise, get us a rental car, and I'm going to drive us crazy kids around. Yeah, this is going to be the first time I'm going to be driving, for one, on the English countryside, or in the English countryside, right side of the car, left lane. This is going to be interesting in a big metropolis like London.
I have all the faith in the world in you.
I got some faith too.
You can do
just
it.
Just a little nervous.
Our rental 1718.
I'm so refreshed. Such a lovely 7.5 hour flight. C-51 on the Boeing 767.
Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, I can recline this much. So refreshed. Feel really great. Wonderful sleeping.
You ready to go drive around?
I'm ready. I'm hoping that won't kill us, but yes.
You won't.
I think I'm ready. We'll find out. It's going to be weird.
If anyone
like in a good
can do
way.
it, you can do it.
I can do it. I can do it. Ready? Let's go.
So I pre-booked our rental car through Enterprise. So we are just waiting for the Enterprise shuttle, which I think is arriving right now. Oh my. This is different. Let's do this.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Okay, let's check out this car. I don't know this brand. This is our vehicle for the next few days. It's a Corona. Arona.
It's like Corona, but
Arona.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Be good to us, Arona.
Okay, Apple CarPlay is established. We've got our address in. We are heading into the Cotswolds, outside of London. The good thing is the airport is right here on the edge of London, so we're not actually having to drive through London to get where we're going. And so it begins. We're doing it. Driving on the left. This is so weird. So weird. So we are already seeing that Maps is a little bit more difficult to read here than it is in the US. Just the whole map system is different, even Apple Maps. So we already missed our first turn, so now we're having to kind of do a U-turn. But these people in front of us, I think, did the same thing because they're turning around as well.
That was weird. Yeah.
That was very weird.
All right, just almost got hit by the bus.
Oh God, okay. They didn't honk at us.
No, it didn't hit us. That's good news.
All right, I think Jason's got the hang of it now.
Yeah, I think so. Just gotta, shake the newness off a little bit. But it's like anything else. It's just on the right side.
I think the biggest challenge is
once you're on the interstate,
staying on the lane.
Yeah, it's 4 lanes going one way on the left side, 4 lanes on the right side. So it's really no big deal. At first it's a little weird, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. I kept wanting to drift to the left for some reason or another.
And I'm like, maybe.
I was favoring the left side, but I think I've corrected that.
I think you have. I think you fixed that now.
Yeah.
It's just getting used to it.
All right, we're off 25 miles on the M40 for our next exit.
Okay, so what are the plans for this trip? We are currently driving into the Cotswolds. Really excited to do this. There are a lot of small towns and villages all throughout the Cotswolds. Tonight we are staying in Chipping Norton, and then we are going to explore some more tomorrow and make our way to Bath. We're going to spend 2 nights in Bath and then end our English countryside journey in Southampton, where we will get on the Norwegian Aqua transatlantic over to Boston. So that is our adventure for this week, and we are pretty excited about it. Wow, look at that ahead. Rolling English countryside. Okay, goal for one day is we're going to come over here and we're going to rent a motorhome, or caravan as they call them over here, and we are going to go all over the place. That will be so much fun.
There's another one.
There's another one. You up for that, Jason?
Yes.
There's 2 in a row right back there that we just passed. That's going to be fun.
We're probably going somewhere together.
Okay, one thing I just noticed, because we're off the M40 now and we're on a smaller 2-lane road. The middle line is white, okay? I'm used to the middle line being yellow, meaning don't cross. And white means you can cross. But in the UK, it's just white. So we have to actually just really pay attention to this. Yeah, the little roads are a little bit trickier and scarier to drive on than the highway was.
The cars are just on the right side of you, so yeah, if you have the urge to get in the right lane,
Don't.
dead. Oh. So one thing about it, the roads in America are way wider.
Yeah, these are very narrow roads.
Very narrow roads. That's why a lot of the cars are so little here, I'd imagine. My car just said, please stay in your lane. Sorry. What the?
Oh, give way to oncoming vehicles. Oh my God, look at this.
I see. It's
Okay, so the road just kind of like disappeared on the left side for a
it's
second.
Yield.
Oh, look, we're going into a little town. Look at
It's our
this.
first little village.
Welcome to the Cotswolds. Are we officially in the Cotswolds yet? I'm not sure.
Me neither.
But this is adorable. Jeez!
Holy macaroni.
Gosh, these roads are so narrow. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, a giant hawk just like swooped down below us. And we're out of the little village. So we're just going through small town and small village one after the other. And it's just like this little gap in between each village. It's very cool. I mean, like, you know, you've seen the English countryside in movies and TV and stuff before, but driving through it. So, and the villages sometimes are so small, like, and you're through it. So how's it going?
So far, so good. I've only hit the curb like maybe 35 times. No, just a couple of times because like on these super narrow roads, when you're making a turn and like a big truck comes, I feel the natural urge to want to drift left, obviously, but there's nowhere to go, so there's a curb. But what's funny is the guy that was walking around with us from the rental car was like, look, if you scratch the rims, it's okay. That's not an extra cost. Now I see why, because they realize that the Americans, or people that's never driven over here in England, probably scratch up a rim or two a few times because they're not, the roads are just so much wider back in but also, with that said, the longer I do this, the more kind of natural it feels.
Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, pretty good. Settled. I want some coffee.
I know. I'm keeping my eye out for a coffee shop.
Yeah, we're keeping our eye out for a nice little coffee shop in one of these villages we can slide into and grab us a nice cup of coffee.
That would be lovely.
Got about 38 minutes to our hotel.
Well, the point of renting a car is to get out and explore. So we're on our way to our hotel in the Cotswolds, but we just drove through Woodstock and we're like, oh my God, look at this place. This is amazing. And we want coffee. And there's a coffee shop right here on the main street. So Jason did a great job of parallel parking. We went over to the machine, paid for parking, and now we are going into the coffee shop in Woodstock. Coffee. Well, we are having a nice little pause to sit and take it in because, you know, when you're driving through the countryside, that's one thing. You're looking all around you. But to sit in one of these towns and just look at the buildings, listen to the people talk, have a coffee. So we got 2 coffees, 6 pounds. We're sitting right here in the window looking out on Woodstock. So this is a historic town. There's a palace right here. Blenheim.
This is Britain's
Blenheim, I think I'm saying that right. I had no idea we were going to be driving by a palace. That's not on our agenda today. We only have 3 days to enjoy the countryside, so we have to pick and choose what we're doing.
But see, that's the cool part about what we're doing. That's what I like. You go into these villages, and you're like, oh, this village looks really cool. We saw shops, boutiques, coffee shops, pubs, people walking around, walking their dogs. This has got a vibe. So we turned around and found some parking, and we're like, let's get us a cup of coffee. That was really what drew us here. But it looked like a little cool place to stop. So as you pass through these villages, you see one you like, stop off and explore a little bit. So it was awesome. But yeah, it's a huge palace, gorgeous, like grand entrance to it. You can look way down and see the palace. It was beautiful. It says it's Britain's biggest palace. It's kind of like probably like New York's best pizza, you know, there's one on every corner, right? It's probably the same situation, but still, this is neat. It's a great little pause for the cause. Great coffee too. I got an Americano.
I got a latte.
Yeah, you got a latte.
Cheers, honey.
Got a latte caffeine in me.
Yes.
And it feels good.
We're running off, about 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Well, we were in Coffee Row. Here's a coffee shop. There's a coffee shop. And then we were at the one right down there. Look how cool this town is.
Coffee we had. So a lot of
Such a cool town. So I've been trying to get Jason to let me plan a trip where we come over here for like a month.
Why do you always blame it on me? It's true.
I have to get him to agree to things, but come over here for like a month, like fly in somewhere in Scotland, you know, get a car and just hit town after town after town after town all over Scotland, England. We're doing that one day. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, probably not this year, because this year's kind of booked up, but it's going to happen.
I wonder how old this building is.
I've seen 2 arms, so those are pubs also. There's a little grocery store over there.
You should put the dates on every building. Where do they, is that in Boston they do that?
Some places in New England have the dates on the buildings.
Yeah, I think that was really cool.
Okay, I'm about to Google how old some of these buildings are. Be right back. Thank you, Google. Woodstock, Oxfordshire, boasts buildings with a rich history ranging from the 13th century Bear Hotel to the 1766 Woodstock Town Hall. So, old buildings. Ooh, the grocery store. Let's go check it out. Oh my gosh, Cadbury. And let me tell you, Cadbury in the UK is very different than Cadbury in the US. And yes, oh my God, a Cadbury cream egg bar? Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anybody knows me knows that I'm completely obsessed with Cadbury cream eggs. And in the US, they're made with Hershey's chocolate, even though they say Cadbury. But this is real UK Cadbury chocolate. And I'm going to get one of these and one of these and one of these because I've never seen a cream egg in a chocolate bar form, so I have to try that. Pints of cider, individual pints. That's cool.
Ice cream. Never seen lemon Coke Zero before. But that's pretty good, especially during the summer. I love grocery stores in other countries. It's just the best. All your produce and fruits, all right here, tucked away in these little baskets. Prepped meals, quick, easy, on-the-go meals, ham, meats. I'm getting hungry. Did you get anything else?
I did. So,
do you have a sweet tooth?
I have a Cadbury obsession. This is my favorite candy bar in the world. And then they have dairy milk with Oreos. Never had that before. Everything I have is Cadbury because I can't get real Cadbury at home, so I'm taking all this home with me. I'm just gonna eat it all today.
Yeah, right.
Not a promise.
Ooh, Elisa would like this. Here's your pancakes ready to go and already made. Just slap some butter and some syrup and you're good to go. Lisa found the shepherd's pie mix. I'm curious to see what that tastes like.
Take this home with us because we make shepherd's pie, but this will be like a kind of more authentic flavor. Getting this, yeah. Add that to my arm here.
We need a basket. Just over here hobnobbing and came across the hobnobs. Those look tasty. We're spending way too much time in the grocery store.
Now that's a bar of chocolate right there.
Okay. That's enough in the grocery store. We are like 2 kids in a candy store. We love
literally
grocery stores in other countries.
Do you
especially.
See my arms? Candy store. Literally, I feel like this is all candy. This is not.
She has an obsession. She has an obsession.
£12.60 for a giant bottle of water and all of my snacks. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Would you like to know what real estate costs around here? That house is £424,000, £679,000, £400,000, and that one is an even £1 million, and it just sold. So we're just wandering. And remember I mentioned earlier that the Bear Hotel is from the 13th century? We found it. It's right over here. You can tell these buildings are old. Wow.
Still standing.
I know, because they were built right back then.
Some of the roofs are sagging a bit, but this is solid stone. Look at these stacked stone like fences everywhere. Love that. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
So like right over here, look at the roof. It's kind of sagging, but it's still holding up.
Yep.
You hardly see any cracks.
The Bear Hotel from the front. This town is so charming. Oh look, fish and chips for 10 pounds. Mmm.
You can eat 10 pounds of fish and chips right now.
I can tell you there is no shortage of pubs, hotels, or food in this town, because literally, not just on every corner, but like every few feet, you're coming across another pub, another restaurant, more food, and we're like, it's past lunchtime, but it's like our schedule's thrown off because we had that overnight flight, so we're not really hungry yet, but I keep looking at all the food and looking at the menus, and it's like, should we get something to eat before we leave Woodstock? We haven't decided yet. And back to the car. Well, we decided no food yet. We're not quite hungry for lunch yet, and I think it's going to end up being like a mid-afternoon dinner, supper, whatever. But we're going to go ahead and leave Woodstock and head to Chipping Norton and check into our hotel. Uh-oh, it's raining.
It's sprinkling.
The roads are just beautiful. Well, we have made it to the Cotswolds. Jason didn't kill us on the road. We did it.
Yay!
Yay! So we are staying here at the Cotswolds Hotel and Spa, and it's right outside of Chipping Norton. And we're gonna call this video an end because we made it to our destination. And Jason has got it under control, driving on the right side of the car on the left side of the road, which is completely opposite of what we're used to. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and be sure to tune in next time because we're about to go tour the Cotswolds.